sharing 10 years of wild-caught, big grass carp fishing experience. Trust my advice. Fishing for grass carp is actually quite straightforward, but you must focus on a few key points. Mastering these will make catching grass carp much easier. If you don't get these right, even with perfect bait and ground bait, your efforts will be wasted no matter how much time and energy you invest. Fishing for grass carp involves skill, and as long as you pay attention to these crucial tips, even a beginner can outfish seasoned anglers who have been fishing for years. Grass carp generally won't bite until the water temperature exceeds 20 degrees Celsius. The real bite frenzy happens above 30 degrees Celsius, but that means sustained temperatures above 30 degrees Celsius over a period, not just a single hot day. The best season to target grass carp is summer, especially on sunny, breezy days when the weather remains warm for days on end. That period often marks the golden window for fishing. Of course, it's not absolute. Sometimes on cloudy days or even overcast, grass carp may still feed, though maybe not in as great numbers as on sunny days. Weather and water conditions matter. If it's drizzling lightly and temperatures stay above 25 degrees Celsius, grass carp can also be actively feeding. When fishing in reservoirs, I prefer rods longer than 7.2 meters. Grass carp tend to be shy but voracious eaters. For smaller fish below 2 to 3 pounds, a shorter rod may suffice. But if you're after larger grass carp over 5 pounds, you'll need a longer rod and try fishing in deeper water, preferably over 3 meters deep, especially if fishing from a boat or bank. Don't expect big fish to bask on the surface. Grass carp are highly alert and rarely lie on the surface soaking up the sun. If many anglers are present, they might be sunbathing or just resting, making them uncatchable. Remember, a big fish's alertness is much higher. They'll be cautious. Line strength and rigging. To effectively target grass carp, your main line should be at least 5 or 6. Grass carp are aggressive feeders if they feel safe. Their long, torpedo-like bodies mean that during a struggle, they put up a much bigger fight than similarly sized carp. Many anglers lose fish because they don't realize how fiercely these fish can thrash. For large grass carp over 4 to 5 pounds, start with a main line of 5 or 6 and a subline of around 3 millimeters. Use hooks larger than number 8 or number 9, such as size 4 or 5 of the new Kanto or similar strong hooks, suitable for large carp. A longer litter, preferably 30 to 50 centimeters, is recommended when fishing in deep water, especially in reservoirs. Target near the bottom. In natural lakes and rivers, grass carp seldom venture high into the water column. They usually feed close to the bottom. When fishing for them, aim to keep your bait and rig near the lake or riverbed. Would you want to hold a rod for an hour with a 7.2 meters or 8.1 meters rod? Constantly casting. That's exhausting. If you want to target fish you can set up a rig with one hook touching the bottom and another suspended above it. This allows you to fish both near the bottom and midwater. Trust me, in the wild, grass carp generally don't surface to eat except late at night when they come close to the shoreline to nibble water plants. Final tips. If your bait and ground bait are good, and you follow these pointers: longer rods, appropriate line, strength, deep water targeting, you'll absolutely increase your chances of catching big grass carp.